Hey guys, how's it going? Chris here with AC, and today I'm at Six Flags Magic Mountain, and I don't know why. It's 92 degrees right now. It's only noon. It's gonna get even hotter. Thankfully for the moment, I do have this shade structure up here because of the new solar panels, so that is super awesome. It's been a month since my last visit. Just wanted to walk around the park briefly, just see what was new. But I will start off here in the parking lot and just show you a few things with this new solar structure. Anyway, let's go look. Well, look at that. Twisted Colossus is dueling. That is something I don't see too often. That is great. Wow, that is like perfectly in sync. Love it. Anyway, here in the parking lot, they are still doing work here. They're finishing up on all these transformers. There's a cluster here. There's more clusters back there. And I think there's another one over here. But anyway, yeah, this is what it looks like. They are mostly done. Pretty awesome. We got people coming in. Got well, it's just one train now going up the lift because they're only running 2 trains. So you got to get that 3rd train on there in order for it to duel every single time. Oh, there goes Goliath. It'll duel Goliath. There we go. And here's another cluster of those transformers. My one wish, though, is that they had this surrounded with some vegetation or something. This whole thing is very, very industrial. There's only some trees over there where the picnic area is. I've always wanted like more palm trees or something out here just to welcome you, because first impressions are everything. And when you're walking to the park from the parking lot, it's looking a little bit eh. They're doing some work over here. I think they're cutting off the handicap parking signs right now. I think they're going to be reslurring this. At least that's what it looks like they're doing. Something you might notice right now is that I'm walking in the lane for the buses. That's right. It's in the 90s right now, and there are no buses to take you to the front gate. You know, these are things that I hope get fixed here really soon. I know it's a Monday, but it is also summer. Now, yes, they are doing work over here, and they have a ribbon across here, so people can't walk on this side. But with that said, these buses should still be running. In the area of park improvements, I've always wanted this pathway just a little bit wider, a little bit nicer too. If they did some pavers here, that would be great. And also give us some shade. Just put some trees here on the left-hand side. They could take away from this bus lane just a little bit, and they would still have room for both vehicles to pass. Yeah, just little things here. All right, I finally made it to the front gate, and there are more changes. They installed a permanent fence across here, the black fence there. It used to be just this temporary white plastic fence with these hedges behind it, and it extended all the way over to the other side here, where there were also these hedges, and they were blocking people from going beyond this security checkpoint. But now, this metal fence goes all the way around here and opens this entire area back up. Not that it's really used for anything, but it definitely looks a lot better than having these temporary hedges here with that white plastic fence. This looks much better. Okay, I made it into the park, and while it's hot, it's a really nice day. There goes Tatsu flying over the Plaza fountains. I absolutely love that moment of the ride. Great way to end a ride. Anywho, I'm gonna take a lap around this way this time. The Full Throttle stage looks like it is making its way back. Maybe temporarily, who knows? It comes and it goes. They've also recently repainted the walkway down here, the concrete, and it is already starting to flake up. I wish they would just use like a colored concrete or something like that, and they didn't have to rely on it getting painted, because it starts looking bad pretty quickly. Coming up on Project 2025 or 2026, or who knows? It was January when they started the demolition of the Golden Bear Theater. By February, it was gone. And then in March, they were putting up all these survey markers everywhere. And then absolutely nothing. Well, then they put up these teasers, and then absolutely nothing. So your guess is as good as mine, because I am not sure what is going on. Like many have said, it could have been possibly stalled because of this merger that just happened between Six Flags and Cedar Fair. And just peeking through the hole in the wall here, and as you can see, nothing has changed. Speaking of stalled projects, I'm wondering what's going on with the new paint job for Goliath, because it's been 2 years since we saw those little paint samples that were painted at the bottom of the drop. And since then, nothing. Also, we have the DC Heroes and Villains Fest going on. Unfortunately, it's only on weekends, and so I'll have to catch that another time. Here we have a stage for the Heroes and Villains Fest as I make my way into DC Universe, and they have even more set up inside DC Universe. I'll definitely have to come back for that. And Wonder Woman is closed. How about that? Newest ride in the park, and it feels like it's closed more than it's open. Is this the curse of Green Lantern? Something else I wish the park would do to help improve the overall experience is to not have their mazes out in plain sight when it is not Halloween. As much as I love Halloween, it would be really nice if they just had these covered, or they had them in a backstage area like Knott's Berry Farm does, especially with all these new mazes that are going to be coming here for this upgraded Fright Fest. But there is this nice little park here, and the grass is still alive, so that's a plus. Oh, well, this is new. They opened up a new entrance to the park. There was just the one over there on the right, and they have since cut an opening here, and they have new pavers here and a little wall. So I guess there was I don't know, some reason to do that. I think they lost a bench though. Oh wow, well look at this. I'm between Wonder Woman and Riddler's Revenge, and this area that was just dirt has been flattened off. It has all this asphalt. You know, I was wondering why they had this black metal fence that ran all the way down on this side when it was chain link on the other side of Wonder Woman, and I was thinking that they were going to use this for an expansion for a new ride or something. But what it looks like to me is that this is going to be for one of the new mazes that they're going to bring here. Who knows which one, but it solves kind of the issue of it being out in the open, because they can block this area off during the rest of the year and you won't see it. Like you see, Saw is just right over there. Wow, this is really cool, really good use of space. Let me just come around here and get a better look at it. And oh, they also have a path that comes up this way. So most definitely gonna be for a maze. They'll have the entrance path and the exit path. You can see how they've moved some dirt around there. So this is how you know it is not a busy day. It is 90 something degrees right now, and there is not that much of a line for Jetstream. So I think I'm gonna wait it out because I have not been on Jetstream in a very, very long time. Oh, it's so refreshing over here. Let's watch that drop. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's gonna feel good. Here's a look at the new bridge, which is just very much like the old one. Still don't have any shade up here though, which would be really nice to have. There goes another boat. And since they built Ninja, it hasn't used both of these drops here. It would be really cool if it still did. Oh, here comes Ninja. I sure do miss all the trees though. Made the ride so much nicer to ride. Although without the trees, I can definitely get footage of it better. So, come back around here in just a second. There it is. And then up everybody's favorite lift hill, the lift hill of disappointment. Coming down into the station, finally getting some shade. And I really love this circular station here. It is so cool. All right, well that was pretty fun. Got a little wet. I forgot how fast it rips through the channel there. The ride was over before I knew it. But it was really nice to get in the breeze and cool off a little bit. All right, time to go this way. Okay, well this is interesting. Next to West Coast Racers, there looks to be a bus stop or something that was installed. It's all new in their favorite color of blue. New concrete down there as well. And then, of course, Mr. Six's bus still parked there. Unfortunately, he's dead now. Here we have the entrance to the Aftermath maze, and I thought the signage was always up there, so I'm thinking they removed it, and it makes me wonder if this is going to be maybe the Stranger Things maze or something else. But this thing was really sucky the past few years, so perhaps they will be redoing it. Fingers crossed. There's also this area over here where the bungees were, and they cleared it like a year ago or something, and it's just been sitting here. Wonder what they're gonna do with it. I'm heading up to the top of the mountain, just looking down at the line for Tatsu, and was thinking, oh, it's only a station wait. Like, there's nobody on the stairs here or anything. And then I looked over here, and I was like, whoa, they're using the station on the other side. It is dual station, but I've only seen one side used for the longest time, and it's the side over there. With that said, I mean, look at this. It's just at the bottom of the stairs here. That is basically a station wait. That is really awesome to see. Also nice to see is shade. Oh my gosh, it feels so nice here, so much cooler. Just look at these giant trees here blocking the sun. And then we have the Sky Tower, which is something I want to talk about. Let's go over to the base of it. So the Sky Tower has been closed since 2014. I can't believe it's been a full decade. And the reason for that closure was because the state of California reclassified the elevators, and they were no longer up to code. And then the park didn't want to spend the money to fix it, so here we are. Now, a year ago, there were some strong rumors that it was going to be fixed. And just about a month ago, or less than a month ago, there was an ACE event here at the park. And park president Jeff Harris confirmed that they are finalizing bids to get those elevators fixed and the Sky Tower reopened. And they are aiming for 2026, which, yes, that feels like a long time away, but I am so happy that it's finally gonna be reopened. Along with getting those elevators fixed, I hope they also do some groundwork down here and do something with this big dirt spot over here. And then there's this terrace over here that's used for the employee break area or something, but that would be awesome to get something over there as well. Some food stands, some more shade. And then of course, repaint the Sky Tower, because the last time it was repainted was in 2006. That's when Tatsu opened, and that's also when the Sky Tower reopened previously, because it was closed in the early 2000s for quite some time, and then it reopened in 2006. In 2008, they had a museum up there, which was really awesome. I hope they bring that concept back. Also, the park president mentioned that they might put a pass holder lounge up there as well. There's 2 levels up there, so maybe they'll use the lower level and do something down there. Who knows? But so happy here. Really cannot wait to see the work happen here and then it finally get reopened. Now, while the line for Jetstream was pretty short, it is a different story over here at Roaring Rapids. Although it could be a lot worse. Over here at Viper now, which is unfortunately closed, and recently they removed this Viper arch here, but when I was here last time I noticed something else, totally forgot to mention it in the vlog. They also removed, there was a puppet show here with it was called Vinny the Viper. He would entertain you. There was a little wall section here. You can kind of see the footprint of it. And yeah, there was a wall that kind of looked like the other Spanish walls here with a window in it. And Vinny would entertain guests as they were in line here, because this line would extend all the way down the pathway here. And a sign that there used to be something here is, and I just noticed this now, is that there's a gate here with a latch. So there used to be a reason for employees to walk on this side, and that was to operate Vinny the Viper. All right, well, that's gonna do it from Six Flags Magic Mountain. I am so exhausted. I've been here for like 3 hours, much longer than expected. And I didn't do what I was gonna recommend you do, and that is get water. It is like 96 degrees plus right now. And I finally, I got my souvenir bottle that comes with my pass. I didn't have a new one, and so I finally got one on my way out, and it's a lifesaver. I should have had it sooner. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I will be back here really soon. Until then, take care. All right, see you guys.